Never little wannabe gangster trying to play hard.
Welcome to the second season of the MaXed podcast. I have a great, goddamn, man, I can't believe I got this guy on my podcast, man. I appreciate you so much, Steph, man, for coming on. Stephon Marbury. Thanks a lot, man, for coming on, man, the second season, man. Appreciate you so much, man. But the way we like to start out the MaXed podcast, man, you know a story about old Mad Max, man, you heard, or you just know a story about, man, you just tell the fans a story, man.
Oh my God, I got a lot of them. The one particular is when you saw Mike come up. I mean, I think that's basically the ultimate, because when you go at the big dog, and then the big dog, like, you know, the Black Cat guy, he had respect for you. So I was like, Mad Max, he earned the stripe and earned the name, respect.
Yeah, that's what's up. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, and then you coming from New York, man. Tell me about the impact and the culture, man. Just just playing ball and just coming from New York, man, because that's big, man.
I mean, everything started inside the playground. You know what I'm saying? So, by everything started inside the playground, and us looking at all of the people that we watched play from my era, my brother, my brother Juju, my brother Don. Watching those dudes scrape, Kenny Anderson, Rod Strickland, watching these guys play, right, and DePaul, Boo Harvey. It's so many legends that have played. Vernon Mitchell is a dude that people don't even know about, a dude that basically taught me the chicken. When you come down the court, you hop and then you go one direction or the other. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so many different dudes from playing inside of different, you call it parks, but it's like playing in a gym when you're playing in the park in New York.
Yeah.
Everybody come out, everybody watch you play, you put on a show. That's basically what it is.
Well, that's what's up, man. Yeah, I heard about them, man. Y'all boys out there doing your thing. Was there another sport that you enjoyed, man, when you was younger coming up, man, that you thought, you might could have played or whatever?
Nah, I was one sport. I only focused on one sport. I ain't focused on anything else. Basketball was it. I mean, I come from a rich tradition of basketball players. Like, and I had older brother. My older brother played against Jordan, and when he played at Georgia against North Carolina, I had another brother play at Texas A&M. Another brother played at St. Francis. Then my little brother played at Rhode Island. So it's a rich tradition of basketball. So for us, it's up. It's always it's all the time. So you had people who are ahead of me, who already paved the way, who already knew what was to come.
Right. That's good. You had some, the guys you was talking about, there was some hell of a guys, man. Mr. Basketball in the state of New York, man, when your senior year, man, you averaged 28 and 8, 3 steals. Good God. I mean, let's talk about that, man. I mean, that's a good feat.
New York, during that time, all of the players that were coming up, it was like, you had the top players like Kevin Garnett, Ron Mercer. You had a whole variety of different players, around the country. But inside of the country, you had guys like Shamgar Wells, Shaheen Holloway. You had some of the top guards that people recognize to this day. Shamgar Wells is one of the most highly recognized basketball players on the planet from his famous traditional move called the Shamgar. So these are the guys who I played with in McDonald's All-American game with, and, coming up in New York during that time to become Mr. Basketball with so many nice guards that were coming up, it was a challenge. Like, I got selected. I had to earn that. It wasn't like, it was like clear cut. You had other guys that could have had great seasons and could have won the championship. and could have propelled themselves into becoming one of the top players in New York, because that's basically what that is. And you bring us to basketball. It's a high honor to do that.
That's what's up. Yeah, god damn. 1995, that's was my next question. 95 McDonald's All-American game, playing against Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett. I mean, that's when you knew you was on your way then, I know.
So, the McDonald's All-American game, that's normally the indication that you are one of the top players. You are one of the players that people would look at you as the highly touted player who will be the next player that will be an impact player at the next college in whichever school you go to. So, for me, being able to play in the McDonald's All-American game, I knew that was the opportunity to showcase and prepare for the next stage, which was college.
That's what's up. Yeah. Then you got Mark Jackson, man. You got Kenneth Anderson, man. Those guys from New York. You talked about them earlier. I mean, I know that had to fuel you, your energy and the way you knew you was gonna make it, and kind of gave you an avenue and help you propel yourself to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, I had those guys as people who were in the front showing how it was done and how to make it, how to not only make it, but sustain and be consistent. Those guys were displaying that. And by them going on the court and showcasing their skills and their talents, it made us all hype. It all had all of the kids from New York watching and talking about KA on the court, watching them in New Jersey, watching Action Jackson and Madison Square Garden throwing dimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, you grow up seeing all these iconic moves and signature plays, and then these guys become your heroes, your guards, your basketball guards who you idolize and try to be like and walk like and talk like when you see them when you're younger. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's really about. Like, I mean, we did the same thing with you.
Yeah.
It just everybody did your move after you hit the three. Come on, now, you don't. Oh,
that's right.
Yeah, I did that. I did that. we know when you hit it.
Yeah, that's right. That's what's up. That's great stuff.
Let's sleep on them. I know. I know. Why?
Yeah, you like
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah. Hey, Steph, but you went to Georgia Tech, though. I don't understand how that, damn, all these other schools. I mean, what other schools? I know you had some schools out there, man. Damn, Georgia Tech.
I actually was going to Syracuse. I was going to Cuse, but, Bayon came and he actually knew that I wasn't going to stay in school for long, because he came and basically was like, you're not going to start. And everybody, it's a great Syracuse, a great academic school. I was like, my mom, everybody was like, what's up? What about that? What we talking about? The action about what's going on? Like, I mean, we're not going to start you. My brothers got up, we left. That was the end of that. I was like, why that? And then Crimmins came in the next day. He was like, I'm going to give you the ball. My mom was like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We need the ball. We can't get to where we going. Talking about we ain't going to start. We starting out wrong already.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
Starting out wrong already.
Yeah. Yeah, you had to have that ball in your hand, man.
We didn't get to where we going doing that. Not that. She's telling us that. Nah, we can't do that.
Right. He started that conversation wrong with that.
Nah, not that.
Yeah. Let's talk about your thoughts on the name, image, and likeness of the college guys making all of this money nowadays, man. We'll talk
Love
about
it. Love the NIL deals. I think, it should have been happened.
Yes.
We've been making so much money for these schools. They've been profiting off of us, our name, our image and likeness for years. You know how many times I walk past the academic advisor office and I see all of these Stephon Marbury Chevrolet player of the game plaques up on the wall. They donate $2,500 every time a player, Chevrolet player of the game. Come on, man. Stop for that bread ad. See me.
Yeah.
So, you paved the way. All y'all we paved the way for all of the next generation of cats to eat. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all see us, throw us a meal or something, young fella.
That's right.
Throw us a meal or something. Just you see us out eating, throw us a bottle or something. You know what I'm saying? And let us sip on what you sipping on.
Yeah.
Set that up for you, young blood. We set it up.
That's right, man. That's right. That's good answer, man.
What up?
Yeah, yeah. Your memories at Georgia Tech, man, and your relationship with Bobby Crimmins, man. I mean, that had to be.
Man, let me tell you, my relationship with Coach was the typical New York City player, coach, player trying to get up out of here early. I'm like, I told you before I came here, I let the whole planet know about high school press conference. If I'm a top 5 pick, I'm out. I ain't never lied to y'all. I told y'all the truth from the beginning. Like, I've kept it 100 from when I was in high school. So shit. Only person I lied to was my ex-wife, man. That's it. Y'all, like, I'm out. I'm a top 5 pick. I'm out. He knew that, and he didn't like that. The school didn't like it. They was like, Bobby, why are we recruiting guys and telling us that he's gonna be leaving? He's gonna be leaving after 1 year. Bobby was like, you want to go back to the NCAA? You want to go back to the NCAAs? You want to go back to the dance? Okay, if you want to go back to the dance, you gotta let this dude right here dance. All right. Coach gave me the rock. He was like, "Yeah, go." But then when he realized that they was talking about me being the number 1 pick, he thought I didn't know. I'm like, you think I don't hear what they talking about? I just now gave Harold Dean, the top player in basketball, who y'all saying in college, him and Iverson. I'm going up against a dude. I give him a 27 piece and hold him to 6.
There you go.
Like,
I'm on my way.
I'm out. I'm out. I ain't serious. No saying. He tried to bring me in. Coach Crimmins, literally, Coach brought me into the office, and I love Coach. But this one right here, he brought me in. He said, Stephon, I just want to tell you. This after I just scorched this dude on ABC.
Yes.
I had Brett Musburger and I had them on TV going crazy.
Yes.
It's going nuts. My brother was like, it's over, son. We going top 3, son. We ain't going top 5. We out.
Right.
It's over. It's done. He tried to bring me in the room after that and gonna tell me, stuff when I think, you're leaning more in the second round, more, late first round. I looked at him. I said, for real, Coach? I said, you know what, Coach? I'm not even focused on the NBA no more. I'm focusing only on what's going on in Georgia Tech. That's it. He looked at me.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody got to you, huh? I can't. Somebody got to you. I'm like, we played our last game. We played against Cincinnati and Kentucky in Rupp Arena. We landed. I went inside the locker room and the Coliseum. I cleaned out my locker. And Coach left and came back. I was like, yeah, bro. I chilled out, like I was, looking around in the locker room, everybody going. Packed up all my stuff, took all my stuff out. I used to call them Bobby criminals at the time. Bobby Criminal. I used to call him Bobby Criminal. And I said, "Oh, Coach Criminal, what's up? Stephon, what are you doing? What are you doing, Stephon?" You know what I'm doing? I'm out. I'm going to the league. I jumped in the car. True story. Word life. I was like, out. I'm going to the league. Jumped in the whip. You ask those students, they'll tell you the story just like that. Like, damn, out. My mom's walking in the snow going to work. That's over. It's done.
I love it. That's what's up.
So that's what happened. When I told her after, coach was like, you're a top 5 pick. Come on. It's like, hell yeah, no, you don't need to tell me that. I'm working these dudes. Well, and I'm picking them up full court. I made first team all defensive team as a freshman.
Yeah.
ACC.
Yeah.
Tim Duncan beat me out by 1 vote for defensive player of the year. Like, I'm killing them as a freshman on the points, and I'm locking everybody. I'm out.
Yes. Yes and no.
My brother said, you gotta kill them. My brother was like, you gotta kill him. And you gotta lock him up.
Just like that.
Just like that. And you gotta lock him up. Word life.
Yeah, I love it. Two-way player. That's what I'm talking about, baby boy. That's
well,
right.
Real, that's what it was. Word
that's
up.
what it is
That's
back in them days, man. These guys now, man. I love that
Nah,
stuff.
it's different now. It's different.
Yeah.
It ain't this different energy.
Yeah,
and I don't really like talking about how you guys play and how they play now, because all you gotta do is just show the picture. All you gotta do is show the video.
Come on, man.
You ain't really gotta talk. You can just show it and just watch.
Yeah.
And you can be like, yo, hold up, he didn't get kicked out of the game? Nah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying, yeah.
Oh no, he didn't get kicked out of the game. Nah, you gotta go sit down and cool off. And go check that.
Take that 250 and goddamn, well, let's keep playing. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's a good story right there. What you gave me right there. That's I appreciate that, man. When 1996 drafted in the league, the culture, remember the experience, how it changed, man, and everything. 1996 when you got drafted.
I mean, it was the shift. It was the moment where it was going from the Jordan wearing your damn pants above your navel, which is,
right.
It went past all that. Your pants tucked all in your, it went to a whole new era where, now you got Iverson walking with cornrows with his pants. You know what I'm saying? Guys pulling up with Rolls Royces with music, and it's like a whole new era now. It's like completely different, but polished. It wasn't like raunchy.
Right.
It's still, sophisticated NBA level style, but it was different. It was a different type of swag. It was a different type of fly. It wasn't just, people were looking at the top players. Everybody was looking at everybody. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just like Iverson and Marbury and Kobe. It was like the whole class got shining.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody was dope.
Right. Yeah.
Everybody was like cool. Everybody, even the white boys that had swag, you know what I'm saying, and what they did and how they did it and how they brought it. Steve Nash brought a whole different type of game to the game.
Yeah.
It came on late, but he brought a whole flurry of MVPs.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think we were the class that we were the ones that were the ones that pivoted in the league and went in another direction, but still moving on the same frequency channel as everyone else. But we were the ones that we went against the grain.
No doubt.
We went against basically what the average and the norm and what the media was saying about how we should do things and how we should go about playing. Like, especially Iverson and myself, as far as us being scoring guards. And I tell people all the time, I'm like, you talk about me scoring. I'm like, Iverson, that was what he did. Like, he couldn't even play the point guard no more. You had to literally move him to the two. You know what I'm saying? Like Chuck was like, "This is what I do. I get the ball, and the only thing I know is put this in the hole." Like,
Right.
Eric Snow, he let him run the team. I'll come off I can
Yeah.
pick. Give me, I got it after that. You open, if I got two people on me and I can't score, which normally he was able to score with two people on his bench. Well, he's doing. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you got guys like Ray Allen. He transcended shooting. And then if people forget, he transcended and then Steph Curry came. Like Reggie Miller, and then and Dell Ellis, and then
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Then, it's like the people, they don't understand. They need to check the evolution of the game.
Yeah.
Like, not the revolution.
Historians no
they
more.
need to check the evolution of it, not the revolution.
Listen, I like that.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah.
What's up? No doubt, man. 97 playoffs, man. Y'all played against the Rockets. Talk about early in your career and that just to be playing in the playoffs. It's big.
Man, playing against the Houston Rockets, y'all. Man, let me tell you, y'all was toying with us, and then y'all realized that these little cats can probably give us really a run. And then y'all turned it up. And then that's when I realized, damn, these dudes are really good. Like, it just went like on a spurt where y'all just didn't miss. And we missed. And then y'all kept scoring. And then the game was over with. And then the next thing I know, y'all was shaking our hands. And it would happen so fast. And it was like, and then y'all was like, yeah, y'all look at it. Next year, y'all
turn coming.
Yeah, right. It was all of that. Y'all turned, and it was kind of like, let's stop playing with these dudes. And then you learn that it's just consistency. That's all it is. We didn't know how to practice to be consistent during that time. We didn't know what the hell we was doing. And then the following year we got better, and then we grew, we learned. But that playing against y'all was, that's when I realized how nice you had to be you guys.
Yeah. Thanks.
Like, because it was like that. It's just the consistency. Houston Rockets at that time.
Yeah.
You could see it. You knew what it was, even though y'all didn't win the championship like y'all won back to back, but it still had that mystique.
Right. Yeah. There you go. That's right. My God. Yeah. Appreciate that. You went to Phoenix over there and you played with Amari Stoudemire and Stephon Marbury. Now, I had a big good experience playing with them. So you had the ball.
Amazing. Amari, I was I had just signed my contract with the Suns. I went inside the weight room and I was training, and Brian Colangelo, he comes inside the room. He comes inside the training room. And then he walks in the weight room and he's like, yo, Steph, come here. I want to show you something. I walk into and the Suns is like, when you walk the gym, it's like, the Suns, how when you walk in, and then you got to walk down the stairs.
Right.
That old practice facility.
Yeah.
So I walk in. As soon as I walk in, Amari started, he made a move and then he went up. And then he dunked the ball so hard that the rim, it went, and then came back up. And then as soon as he did that, I was like, draft him. He was like, you didn't even see him work out. I was like, I don't need to see him work out. I said, you better draft that kid. I said, I said, you can't teach that. Right. I said, that's what he doing that because that's what he do.
Right.
Because normally young kids, you gotta when you dunk, make sure, he was already doing that. So, him winning Rookie of the Year was part of I wanted him to do that. I sure wanted him to do that. We were all pushing for him to do that, which is why his energy pushed him to do that. He did that on his own, but we was, he had to have the help to do it. Especially I'm the point guard, so you already know what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. 2004, you made the Olympic team, man, and I mean, it was a bittersweet. Yeah, journey. But
Yeah,
well, you can talk about that for us, man. They cut me the last time. I talked about it before. They cut me in the last cut. I was a villain. No, they ain't want no villains.
the experience, I'll say that I'll work backwards from it. The experience from the Olympics after going to the Olympics there, I understand better from it. Because when I went in 2004, it was the worst experience because, during that time, it was war going on. You know, the team was just thrown together. We didn't have any practice time, really. Our practice time was the game. And then we had somebody that, I don't feel like was fit based upon the team, that was put together during that time.
Right.
And being that we lost and how we lost, I didn't mind losing. I didn't mind, but I didn't like losing the way how we were being coached. And I felt like, during that time, it wasn't about winning. It was about him trying to tell a bunch of black kids what to do.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And I ain't like that. I ain't like the way how he talked to us, the way how he felt that he could talk to us. But, I think that was like an experience that was needed. It was needed because it grew me in a way that allowed me to go to it grew me in a way that forced me to go to the Olympics this year to have that experience, but to see what I saw. Because I wasn't really too hyped about going because of my experience that time, and that bitter feeling, it kind of dragged for so many years about the Olympics because it was such a bad experience. But this Olympics, it made me really feel, the joy of watching Steph Curry do what he did.
Yeah.
For free for all of the people on the earth.
For free.
He did the earthlings right. He did all of the earthlings right.
Yes,
they got mad at me because I said he should have won MVP. I'm like, hold up, come on, man. You watch any tournament in anywhere, and you see somebody go off in those 2 games to decide the game. He is dumb. That's it. He is dumb.
Yeah.
That's how it go. It was already calculated to give it to LeBron, which is cool. I get it. He deserved a lot of accolades, but he didn't deserve that one.
Right. Yeah.
That's my personal feeling about that.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Yeah. 2005, you got traded to the Knicks. I know you were excited about that. There, your reactions. What you remember about being traded to the Knicks, man? Wow.
Too high. Best experience ever. Turned into the worst experience ever. Now the best experience ever. For real. Like basketball, it was an emotional roller coaster throughout a time period. The first time I got there was the biggest, best high ever any basketball player probably could ever have. The entrance and was 2 different styles. But how we rekindle, and shout out to Wes for basically being a real big brother, schooling me first and then bringing me to the light and then letting me know how he wanted to help me move forward as far as rekindling the relationship was so dope. To have that relationship with a black man, a big brother, the way I did it was pretty dope because, things were said and things went one way, but we were able to reconcile, and I thought that was dope because that's what I wanted. But, a lot of men aren't able to be men when it's time to be men. And I'm like, when it's time to move on and when you want to move on, you ready. It doesn't matter when. And you can't force people to be ready when you're ready. You gotta wait. So you know what I'm saying? So for me, I was happy that moment it was, that moment. And then now I'm working with the Knicks and doing things. It's super love because that's my hometown team. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so it's all love at the end of the day. Like I support them from afar just because I grew up that. That's all I know.
Right. Yeah, with the season around the corner, talk to me about the difference in the media in New York City where you're playing when you're playing with the Knicks and compare it anywhere else.
I mean, the Knicks and playing for the Knicks, it's like you just gotta know you good. You either you're gonna be the GOAT or you're gonna be dope. I'm gonna leave it at that. You wanted it like it's like flip side is just your soul. It's like good deodorant, bad deodorant. You got good deodorant on, everybody wanna be around and you smell good. You losing, stink.
Yeah.
Period. You gotta win.
Yeah,
You gotta win. That's what you got.
City. That's right.
I'm the same way. I mean, I'm a fickle fan too. Sadly, I'm full subject of it. We winning. Oh yeah, but you be losing. Yo, what are you doing, man?
That's right.
Yo, I mean, it's what it is. That's us. You know, we start winning. We think we about to win the chip. Everybody like 6 shots down. I'm like, yo, if we have our shine, if we have our hype, they like, y'all New York fans, y'all something else. I'm like, let us be us. We can be us. That ain't gonna change. So funny.
They tough. They tough. Yeah. Hey, you decided to make your way on the CBA. What prompted the move?
Man, when I left, it was pretty much at that point, there was nothing else to do. I wasn't going to perform. I wasn't that type of person or player, so I left. And when I went, I was depressed. I wanted to kill myself during a period of time. I didn't kill myself. I didn't act on it, but that's what I felt. I gotta clear that up to people. Mental illness is real. Thank God I was able to move through to the grace, and get myself back in a good space. During that time, I was pretty much I was suffering from loss. I lost my coach that taught all my brothers how to play, my aunt the next week, then my dad the next week, then my mom checked in the hospital. Well, like 3 weeks after we buried my dad, like on her deathbed. And I'm like, come on, laughing at her. Like, you can't be serious. You gotta be, no way.
Right.
And then after that, kind of like, I didn't want to play basketball. That wasn't the most important thing to me anymore. Oh. And, I was in the darkest space, and then basketball wasn't going well. Go from 20 million to 0. My brand started to fail. Everything was going like that. And then I ended up, somebody was like, yo, what about China? And I was like, China, that's far. But it's like, yo, there's 300 million people there that play ball. I was like, what? After that ignited my whole everything. And then I came here thinking I was going to be coming here doing my brand. And I ended up coming here just to hoop and enjoy my life. The peace, the love, thing just transformed. Like, everything completely changed in my life as far as like how I saw my life. It wasn't about basketball anymore. It was about my peace and about how I felt within myself in my everyday walk and how I woke up and how I went to bed. So when that became the most important thing, when I had the opportunity to come back, they built the statue of me, and I was like, it's not, money can't get me to come back here. I'm like, I ain't coming back.
Yeah.
And they built another statue and then a museum. My man's is like, son, you're not coming back. So it's like, it's over. Yeah. And I was like, how am I gonna come back? How am I gonna leave this? Like, who leaves this? Who leaves 2 statues, a museum, green card, all these things? Who does that? I'm like, I'm not breaking out. I'm sorry, man. It's
I get that. That's what I'm talking.
My mom started being like, so when you going back home? When she started talking like that, I was like, damn, it's real. Like, I really don't live here anymore. So that's what it is. It's like, yeah, I'm in Hong Kong. You at where you at? Houston? Where you at?
Yeah, I'm in Charlotte, so
you're in Charlotte. Right. Yeah. Look at that. It's 11:45 in the afternoon.
And
this in the morning. I'm at
12 hour difference or something like that.
11:45.
That's crazy.
And then I got crossed in my times because I'm here working, but I was like, it's no way, man. I can't do this to Mad Max. There's no way. I gotta get in.
I appreciate you, man. I
And then
appreciate
I just did one of my biggest. I just did one of the biggest things that I could possibly do, and I'm
Wow.
like,
Wow.
I'm happy. Like
Yeah.
I got to. We literally we in here celebrating, chilling.
Oh my goodness. Oh
we,
my,
I'm in, I'm in
I
here
need to
with
be
my
with you. I need to
boy.
be with you.
We
Goddamn.
we had a little spot, little private spot, chilling. You know, I was like,
Yeah.
I think gotta do it. This like, yo, we gonna go out for it. I was like, I gotta do this.
I
I got
appreciate
to.
it. Yeah.
It's
I
so
appreciate
deep.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's so good.
that was my next question. Talk to me about the impact of your shoes and Starberry and how the brand grew overseas as well.
I mean, 1498 provided access for all for people who couldn't afford. I come from where I come from, which is rats. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom's 7 kids. She couldn't afford to do it. We grew up on food stamps, wigs, everything like everybody else from the hood, but understood the importance of um, giving back, making sure that we created something that people would be able to attach themselves to with someone who comes from where they come from. So, you know, my ideology is to treat people the way you want to be treated and put it back sevenfold. Once we created what we created and we did what we did with Starberry, you know, it went all over the planet. You know,
Yeah.
it was cornering the market, selling shoes and clothes at a affordable price for Black people who can't afford Michael Jordan shoes. So being able to create that, it created such an impact that it actually put me in a spot where socially I became so much more conscious of trying to make sure that this was the way of how I lived and what I did and what I dedicated my life towards, and being able to provide people that, you know, who couldn't afford, who looked like me, the opportunities to be able to do.
That's what's up. I got a couple more questions for you, my brother. Some of your toughest matchup, man, when you was playing that, and I was damn Terrell Brandon, that motherfucker was so tough. Why was he so tough?
Man, I mean, every time I say it, people be like, Terrell Brandon, I'm like, you don't know. If you don't know, ask everybody who played against him. That's why I tell dudes, I'm like, it's a lot of dudes I played against y'all. Y'all don't ever mention what I did to y'all. But y'all always mention them other dudes. Them dudes that never did nothing all the time to you. I'm talking about all the time. I'm like, I got this book, got the tape. I'm like 19 and 8 every night. That's somebody got that. That's 36 up on the board every night. And Terrell Brandon was one of them dudes. He put them numbers up on the board. Like if you go out there he went out there playing, he was one of them dudes. But my toughest match was Strickland.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's like by far, like the
Yup.
power, the strength, the finishing,
Yes. With all both
the
hands.
fighting, all of it. It just, you know, I mean, that's pretty much error.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
So, you know,
who are some of your favorite guards right now in today's game? And one more question after this.
I mean, I like Kyrie. I like all, you know, me personally, for me, I love all of the guards. Like, there's no, I love Kyrie. He's one of my favorite.
Whoa.
You know, he's like,
right.
He just from the skill set and the whole level. But like, I fell in over the Olympics. I fell in love with Steph Curry. Like that. I watched him and I seen what he did. But when I seen it live, it was different live.
It's like,
you know what I'm saying? I like Ja. You know.
Yeah.
You know, I love Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday, Assy.
Yeah.
You know, all of the guards from all of the teams, and I'm not leaving anybody. I'm not leaving anybody out. I'm saying all of them. I can't think of everybody right now. Like in detail. I like to talk about the guys.
Yeah.
When I speak about them, Kyrie is an older guy, and when I look at him as the pinnacle of the guards of how and what, you know, a style guard can embody, because he's been playing the Euro, our style game for so long. You know what I'm saying? That the embodiment of him as a guard as far as the guy who pass and shoot the basketball. It's pretty innate. It's different. It's not the same as a lot of other guards. So I kind of use him as a temple of it, but you know, you look at him, he's not like an athletic, explosive guard like a John Morant. So it's different. It's a different type of style.
Oh, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, who I love out of everybody, I like the kid Wembanyama. I think he's the most different out of everybody. Like he's so freakish, alien stuff. It's great.
Yeah. How you so long? Well, man, thanks a lot, man, for coming on, brother. I ain't gonna hold your night up. I want you to stay safe, folks. Have a great time, man. I appreciate you so much, man. Much love.
All love.
Never little wanna be gangster trying to play hard.